Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. This time we're gonna go over how to make your laptop perform better. Now we're gonna split this into multiple parts because I want to kind of divide up the difficulty. So this first tutorial is for those of you who just want to press a couple of buttons and make your laptop perform just a bit better. So the first thing we're going to do is to actually make sure our machine is updated. This is easy enough. You just go down to the Windows logo right here, you press it, and then you press the settings button right here. Then you go to update and security, and you just look for updates. Now that will go you through a process. It will search for updates, it will download the updates, and then it will restart your computer. Just let it do that, and if you can't find any updates, then great, you have an updated machine. All right, the second thing we're gonna want to do is actually play with the power settings. Now to do that, we go down here to the battery logo, we right click, and then we press the power alternatives button, and that will bring up this panel. Now you can make things easy for you and just press the high performance, but we're going to do a bit more than that. We're going to go here to change plan settings, and then change advanced power settings, and that will bring up this little thing. Now we want to go down to where it says power for the processor or something similar, and we want to open up lowest and highest processor state. And what I've done here is that I've told my computer that when you're on battery, you're allowed to use 5% of the power required to run the processors, basically to save power when it is not used. But when you have to use it, even on battery, you can use 100%. And then I've told my computer that when you're connected to a power outlet, you must use 100% all the time. Now you can change that however way you want. This is the way I have it, and it's the way I recommend people having it. And while we're in here, we're going to change one more thing. If you have a discrete GPU in your laptop, you will see this option, PCI Express, and you will see power supply for the unit. And when you are connected to a power outlet, that's the bottom option here, you want to press it and press the moderate power settings, not the maximum, which is default, the moderate one. I've researched whether moderate or off gives the best performance boost, and there's really no difference. If you don't have a discrete GPU, you will see this option, Intel integrated graphics. You want to open this, and again you want to go for maximum performance when you're connected to a power outlet. Alright, so that's the second thing. The third thing is even simpler. You want to grab something rather thin, but not too thin, like a cell phone is good, and you want to place it at the back of the computer, under the computer, so that if this is the floor and the computer sits on top of this, it has some leeway between the floor and the chassis of the computer. That will allow air to flow under the computer and keep it cool, which will eliminate throttling, which is a way of the processor to protect itself by slowing itself down when it gets too hot, and we want to keep the processor from reaching that point. Now I have to consult my cheat manual because I don't remember the next thing I'm going to talk about. Oh yeah, this is a rather simple one. You want to press Ctrl Alt Delete. No, actually we're going to make this even simpler for you. We're going to right click the Windows button. We're going to go up to Task Manager, which should be here, and we want to go to Startup. Now here you should see quite a few different programs, and you will see the status and most of them will say activated if you haven't been there before. And what you want to do, you want to basically click on everything that is activated, that you which is programs you know you don't use, and deactivate them, which should be the button down here. You see, I've done that with every single program except for Windows Defender. And that will basically free up memory and processor power for the other things you want to do. And that, I think, concludes the noob tutorial for how to make your laptop perform better. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later with the more advanced tutorial.